the first to know Nsem-Pii TV.
The former president of Ghana, you are John Dramani Mahama, and Che, obeying a running mate, and a bedi achie. And on that penifo be breeding abetuja. The contestant, era Dr. Before on Cranidia Betuja, at forcing on Sudia Betuja. Now, a dear any penifo be breeding abetuja. The dear Gofo can say 2020 oyi Naana Jane Puku Ajamai. Na 2024 dear penifo share dear Naana Jane Diaira. It be say Naana Jane T Anna 2020 election Mahama Lusu ye. Nanti opeso we 2024 dia one choose Naana Jane beam. Ben Epstein club can say me say the former president John Dramani Mahama said 2024 obey president ontu oni na bedi achie no obi a ofri voter na politician bi the analysis abeguo the one who is likely to be the running mate for John Dramani Mahama. Let's say kwani akuti politician asema wade atudwa.
Say oko NDC for camper. What is happening they say bebre say ankebeya ye changing Nana Opoku-Agyeman. Professor Nana Opoku-Agyeman, simply because they think that Professor Nana Opoku-Agyeman did not help President Mahama in 2020 elections. That's what people are suggesting. And people are also saying, say, as a President Mahama, etimi necha obi, na say nipa no a obeba no, oba, obetimi over from President Mahama. Because we should remember, say, President Mahama, obeba benya just 4 years. You understand? Obaba benya just 4 years. So they need somebody, or you vibrant. I say, President Mahama, kwa, obetimi taking over. And people don't see that in Nana Opoku-Agyeman. Because ebi kura ekaze se o de ono any address for credit ha obe address for betimi abiti. You understand? And people also suggesting say Central region always in the picture since 1992 ayeto abani na in the NDC side de biano or presented candidate either the vice running mate or the flag bearer no if Central region. So what they are saying is kebeya yensesa Nana Opoku-Agyeman. So pressure being mounted on President Mills to change Nana Opoku-Agyeman. You understand? Yadnyane TSA, former Council of State members in the NDC time, some of the paramount chiefs, past members of parliament, Council of Elders, business tycoons, who beard in the choice eba, Sebeya President Mahama, and chooses any panel. Our take today, ya catch them say, when you President Mahama, I'm on one castle choosing a running mate. Ubianya President Mahama, because if care is not taken, I'm sure you better go back to some precedent Tibia and no maybe a SEC pain. That is why we are saying, say, nobody should put pressure on President Mahama. More be enforced. We should not impose Obia at the President Mahama say on the running mate. Munya President Mahama, no one kasa, choosing a running mate because National Democratic Congress and Kwane political party in the Fourth Republic. Anytime Bia on Baba Bemu Biano, says Fourth Republic, on Baba Bemu 3 times. Anytime Bia on Baba Bemu Biano, Nipa no aye president, no, he gets problem with the running mate and as the vice president. You understand? NDC has they have bad precedent and the bad record. And we need say President Mahama, ebenya sound might or no ankasa benya obia, obetimi na ye adwuma enkokofa wantwima. We are live. Kumasi 93.3, Kesben 93.3, Accra Kesben 92.9. Uko Facebook, catch us on Facebook because more mutie radio no ye be display and normal more screen so. It uko Facebook obetimi aboa yempa obetimi do message aba go to WhatsApp so obetimi do message aba 0550 922 929. 0550-922-929. Now let's start our journey. The reason why yet someone say more mashasi about the pressure Emma President Mahama. Now one person on one kasabe chusu nipa obetimi na ye adwuma. This is the danger. We are coming to prove to you. Now let's start our journey. Let us go to eligibility. Let's go to the eligibility. They will tell people how obia person where vice president. This is the eligibility. Or say the provision of the Article 62 of the 1992 Constitution apply to a candidate for election as the vice president. The candidate must be a citizen of Ghana by birth. B. Attain the age of 35 years or above. C. Be otherwise qualified to be elected as a member of parliament, except that the disqualification set out in paragraph C, blah 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 blah. We are not interested. But to read Asihana will say the president and the vice president are elected on a single ticket. All presidential candidates must lodge the name of their running mate when filing for election. The American what I say vice president, Obabe vice president, and vice president the president. Abrani nano se president ne air file ya file on the single ticket. Single ticket. Se vice president se president ne ya to swaba ya to aba enso di the vice president. You understand? Ya to aba so di the vice president. Ya to aba emfa ni only the president no kwa enu tina ukọ the EC one or say the vice president, the president and the vice president are elected on the single ticket. All presidential candidates must lodge the name of their running mate when filing for election. Just say all presidential candidates. So I'm going to file as a somebody I'm running mate because running mate is also kahon and year to about a year. Now let us go to the Article 60. Let us go to Article 60. Yes, this is Article 60. Also, the vice president is succession to the presidency. Also, there shall be a vice president of Ghana who shall perform such functions as may be assigned to him by the Constitution or by the president. 2. A candidate for the office of the vice president shall be designated by the candidate for the office of the president for the election of the president. 3. The provisions of the Article 62 of this Constitution apply to a candidate for election as the vice president. And 4, also a candidate shall be deemed to be duly elected as vice president if the candidate who designated him as a candidate for election to the office of the vice president has been duly elected as the president in accordance with the provisions of Article 63 of this Constitution. Tiawa etese vice president no ya to abadi no se president na o nominate vice president ne ba de beye ne running mate no se case se flag bearer no a o nominate the vice president running mate ne ma na be ebedi na chi no se flag bearer no so we need election no it means say ya to aba ni ono kwa ya to aba ediyi the vice president sanitary. So what we are saying is say you cannot change vice president in this country per the provisions are you read no the American watch say ultimate change vice president in this country. So there can I say so for so president Mahama and also for so a flag bearer am choose obia against onono wesha anhwe a bedroom lebi no sadi pano start say ono na ti adoma wo maso a untimi sesa no e be create problem di ama no e create problem man e be ka oman no. That's it. Now let us give you the precedent. Now let's go to the oath of office. The oath of office quickly. Let us go to or say the vice president of Ghana must be sworn in by the Chief Justice before the citizens of Ghana at the Independence Square in Accra. The vice president elect must repeat following. Or say vice president, si sworn in our Independence Square, ewa Accra. Na kwanya vice president of Aso Osweni was say I no odu ni di aba etifare se me Nana from Poziga, me na me be vice president na enuani. I Nana from Poziga, having been elected, been elected to the office of the vice president of the Republic of Ghana, do in the name of the Almighty God swear, solemnly affirm that I will be faithful and true to the Republic of Ghana. There can hear you. Just so I say, having been elected, just a vice president, you elected. I know be a elected in Biasno. What to me, to know. It is a work of President Mahama. That's a work of different candidates. Abra, ono president Mahama en wo hye obetimi ni say nipa na ya adwuma na mo de ne kɔhye de kɔwa se bibi pa president Mahama ultimate sisa no you understand etimunya abotre na mo amashase a mo tuo nkofo gumro you can suggest somebody e dey ama president Mahama but mo lobby no please mo lobby no because say a decline ultimate sisa vice president no in case of be president because NDC has a bad precedent. I was arguing what we say. Now let's show you some of the precedent. Put President Rawlings and